You see me in a suit on TV handing out millions of dollars, looking like another just buttoned up executive. But it wasn't always like that. You see, I had a secret tool. It was there for me when I had absolutely nothing, when I thought I was nothing, until it led me to everything. You may think it's your biggest weakness, but if you wield it properly, it will definitely be the key to your success. This is the power of broke.
It's such an incredibly exciting time because of the ability in which to circumvent the gatekeepers. And now you can go direct to your audience like never before.
Right.
And so you're not beholden to a studio system or someone much older than you that perhaps doesn't understand this new wave.
Right.
And so have that confidence and overcome that fear and feel the ability in which to try things and to be open to, if you have that belief and you know that it works, then you have to be willing to put out a YouTube video, open up a Twitter account, start a Facebook, because an audience will follow if the quality is there.
And I agree 100%. And I always try to put it in the form of, when you have, let's say, a t-shirt company. If you give 10 t-shirts to your friends, even if they're horrible t-shirts, at least one of them will come back because they love you and say, man, everybody asked about this t-shirt.
Right.
But if you go and put it on a street corner or put it in a store on consignment, for somebody who couldn't care less about you, if they dig in their pocket and pull out their hard-earned $10, $20, $40, $100 and buy that t-shirt, that is the ultimate proof that you are onto something. I believe the same with social media. If you're out there, there's no reason to follow you.
Right.
The only reason to follow you is they resonate truly with something that you are doing. They are investing time in what you're doing.
Right.
So I absolutely believe in that. All right, that's number one. Number two.
Become a student of the game. Study what you are passionate about. See what others are doing, see what's been successful, and what you can do that's slightly different to improve it or make it true to your voice.
I love it.
Because for creative people especially, it's easy to do things that are so far left or so far right that other creative people will appreciate it, but the masses might not resonate with them, or they might not relate. Or you hear a lot about like, oh, if it's music, it's like this is something that musicians listen to.
Right.
So figure out what's popular, what works with people, what's resonating, and change it slightly.
Love it. That's always my point number two, which is H, do your homework. There is nothing in the world that you will ever create new. I always say it, Twitter was just a note on a pigeon's leg a million years ago. Right. It will only be a new form of delivery. But if you educate yourself and learn from others' mistakes in the past and then have a slight adjustment of it, you will most likely have a better chance of being successful instead of another, as we call it, me too. Right. Right? All right, number three, the last one.
It's a funny thing to think about, but I would say that be in the efforts business, not the results. It's hard to know exactly the way things are going to come about when you put something into the ether and you hope that people have a reaction. And it might be something in the immediate, or it might be something that happened 10 steps down the road, but it never could have been sprung into action without the first step.
Right.
And so, with social media, the beauty of it is the immediate reaction from people, and you can adapt to what they like. It's like Amazon product reviews.
Right.
And your next video can immediately be changed with what you've just read and people's reaction. But inevitably, you have to stay true to your voice and not become too affected by the naysayers or the people that think you should do one thing or the other. You can adapt, but as soon as you lose sight of what your true vision is when you become lost.